today we are making a traditional Portuguese recipe because I'm in Portugal. So the traditional food here is cod fish. They have over 100 different recipes for it. I'm going to show you one that I really like, and that is very simple for you to make at home in 30 minutes or less. So the first thing that you're going to need are some regular potatoes. You're going to peel them, you're going to quarter them into fours, and then you're going to boil them on the stove. While that's boiling, you're going to take the whole codfish and you're going to just stick it in the same exact pan. So you're going to boil the potatoes and the codfish at the same time. Now I'm going to throw another element at you. We're going to take 2 eggs, depending on how many people you have. You're going to do 1 egg per person, and you're going to put that into the same pot as well. So now you're boiling 3 things at the same time. So we're saving time and we're saving on cleanup time as well. So with that, you're just going to let everything boil together until the potatoes are very easily pierced with a fork. And the same thing goes for the codfish. That's when you're going to know that it's ready, okay? The eggs you're going to leave in there around for 8 to 10 minutes, just like you would for any normal hard-boiled egg recipe, right? Okay, so the next thing that we're going to have is we have greens. We're going to serve it with a side of greens. Here, there is a local collard green type thing. It looks like a cabbage. You might not have exactly what I have on this plate, and that's fine. You can use any sort of green at your own house, any sort of collard greens that are local to you. Green beans are very traditional for this recipe as well, and they taste great. And if you dare, once you take the potatoes out and the fish and the egg, that water will already be boiling. You can just go ahead and put the green beans into the same boiling water, and same with your collard greens or your cabbage, whatever green you're using. So again, we're saving on time and we're saving on the cleanup time too. Okay, so the last thing that we're going to make is this sauce. The sauce is absolutely delicious. It's what makes this recipe. What we're gonna have is some tomatoes. You can use canned tomatoes or fresh tomatoes, your preference. We have about 2 cloves of garlic, 1 whole white or yellow onion diced up, and we're just gonna simmer it over the stove this entire time with olive oil, and that's it. You're just gonna simmer it, and then what you do is you take it out and you just pour it over the fish on top, and it looks absolutely beautiful, as you can see here, and it adds a lot of flavor to this fish because this fish is typically just salted, so it doesn't have any flavor at all to it. So the flavor is going to be in the sauce, and that's why the sauce is super important, and that's how you make a very traditional and extremely healthy Portuguese dish that you can make at home. You don't have to be in Portugal like me here. So with that, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you want more quick and easy recipes like this, you can go ahead and check out my #1 best-selling cookbook right here on Amazon, Eat to Thrive, the Anti-Diet Cookbook, and also follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I post recipes all the time, and then you'll be able to keep up to date with my travels. So with that, guys, back to you at the studio.
Wow, Katie is just living the life, isn't she? She gets
all
to
over
go
the
to
country,
Portugal
or world,
and Cabo San Lucas.
Yeah,
and
all kinds of places.
all kinds of places, and making different kinds of food.
Yeah.
So do you like codfish?
I actually am not a huge fan of just fish. I like shellfish,
Okay.
but not necessarily just fish.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, one thing about it is it seemed like that recipe was fairly easy to make.
Yeah,
Lots
exactly.
of boiling stuff involved there. Yeah. So,
I'm all for an easy meal to cook.
yeah,
so
yeah,
there we go.
absolutely. Yeah, and maybe you might even be able to throw that in a crock pot or something.
That's actually
Yeah.
a very good point.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if you'd like more healthy tips and recipes, you can head to our website. That's 47abc.com.